This episode on sailing Popao.
I can literally smell the French fries and stuff cooking.
Look how excited you are. We head into port for some much needed land time. Then get ready to head to the reef. We're chasing dogtooth tuna out there. It is freaking gnarly right now. Look at this. It is that sloppy out here. The current must be flogging through these islands. We've just reached the head end. Waves coming over the side of the boat, the back of the boat. Yeah, definitely. Just overrun.
Note to self, when sailing, make sure the window's not just shut, but latched shut. Just copped a mega wave, lifted the window up and just filled the whole floor. Horrid.
After a couple of great days at Scorefell Island, we had a short but rough sail over to the stunning Goldsmith Island. This was just a quick stopover before heading to Airlie to pick up some packages we'd organised over the last few weeks. So much fun sailing in these conditions. It's really common up here in the Whitsundays to get what they call bullets, and it's where you get these really strong gusts of wind. And basically you want to be hand steering anywhere near these big mountains and hills because you'll just get this bullet out of nowhere. Like we were just doing 2-3 knots and then we felt that gust coming and I turned downwind straight away and we're doing like 10 knots. So that gives you a bit of an idea of the wind shift. How good's this weather, Michael?
It's not raining at least, it's good.
It's been
Flat water sailing.
Yeah, nice. Just coming into Airlie now.
Last time we were here we were looking at a boat, remember?
Yep. What was it?
Oh, a couple of times actually.
What was it?
Beneteau 440.
That's the one we almost bought, tried to buy. We looked at another easy here.
Yeah, and we ended up seeing again in the Gold Coast and we bought it, Twilight.
So coming into Airlie, this is quite notorious, this bay here. It's called Funnel Bay and they get these huge bullets. They'll just gust down here like crazy strong.
Funnel Bay.
Yeah, which is why it's called Funnel Bay. And a lot of people break their boats here. So Michael's hand steering now. That boy over there is actually someone's mast. They demasted today in a race, so just gonna give that a wide berth. Are you ready to get back into civilization, Michael?
You can literally smell the French fries and stuff cooking.
Look how excited you are.
So good.
There.
Alright, I'm so hungry.
After a deep cleanse that every liveaboard boat needs after being at sea for 6 weeks, a huge food run, and plenty of fuel, we finally managed to get our new tiller pilot.
The most reliable crew member this boat will ever see.
I am so excited to plug this in and go for a sail and be able to tack and hopefully have both of us.
Can you imagine sitting inside while the boat sails itself?
Can you imagine tacking and not having to worry about who's steering? Because the way we do it now, we take turns with the tiller while someone takes the wrap off and puts it on.
600 nautical miles with your hand steering.
No more steering in the rain.
Sailing backwards, no more sailing backwards. We'll probably
I
still sail.
think we might still sail
Still gonna
backwards
sail
occasionally.
backwards a few times.
But we'll sail backwards in a straight line. The next item we have is a new sounder. So we do have one on this boat, which has been great.
We've got 2.
But now we have one for the tender. So this is going to be a game changer. We've got new charts as well from B&G, the reveal charts. C-map. We've also got a remote for our VHF, which means, that's a distress button, which means when we're sailing we can sit up the front because we'll have autopilot now, but now I'll have the option to take this out with us wherever we are on the boat. It's actually like wire-free recharging port, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's us. And then we've got the transducer for the sounder. And now Michael has a whole lot of work to do installing this. So
fun jobs.
Yeah, these are fun jobs. These are like serious, these are life changers. I mean, the autopilot, that's going to change our passages. And this is going to help us find the big dogs. So we're chasing dogtooth tuna out there.
Got the cannon delivered.
We got the cannon delivered. Yeah, it's all happening. It's all coming together. So we've been spending like the last 2 or 3 weeks trying to get stuff organised. Because of COVID, the borders were closed. We couldn't get our gun. I was meant to go back to Sydney for work and bring the gun up. That got cancelled. So we actually had our friend drop it off from Sydney to Airlie Beach, which was epic. So we've got our big cannon. And now I don't think we're waiting on anything. The fridge. We're waiting for a repair for our fridge and we're good to go. So yeah, let's get stuck into it.
Just been like painful to move anywhere because you're just thinking, I don't want to go out there and hand steer, do your shifts. This is going to be a life changer. So we went with the Simrad tiller pilot, which is this is the biggest tiller pilot you can get, I think, for any boat. Mm-hmm. It's a 85 kilo thrust.
And it hooks into our NMEA network.
And yeah, we'll be able to talk to all our B&G plotters and everything, but it's pretty much a straight swap from our Raymarine. Might just have to change the plug, but all the wires are the same, the mounting's the same, everything's just like, it should be so easy. Fingers crossed.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, it's not quite the same size plug, so I'm just going to put a new one in. But the old plug was smaller, and that bulkhead that we put in to support this is in the way, so new hole time.
Epoxy the new hole.
Yes, I thought it was going to be a straight swap, but just not big enough.
We're going to go out to the reef, just do a bit of a shakedown cruise, check out this tiller pilot. Hopefully it's going to be a life changer. And yeah, we're just going to go to the water dock now and fill up the tanks and get on our way out to the reef. We'll probably overnight at Hook Island tonight and then we'll be out in the morning. So. Spent 5 minutes calibrating the tiller pilot and just putting the sail up now. Beautiful day, we've got about 10 knots of wind and yeah, to give this autopilot a good old sail, which I am so excited about. We'll be able to sit up the front again. Why are you steering, Michael? Look at it go! This is an amazing day on sailing to Popao. Flat water sailing with the new autopilot, heading out of Airlie. How friggin' good is this?
Doing 8 knots.
8 knots. So we got 10 boat speed, but that's against the current. We're actually doing like just on 8 knots. You can see here we've got 2 knots of current. So if we had the current with us, we'd be absolutely fine. We'd be doing 12 knots. Look at this. Look at the wake.
After 600 nautical miles of hand steering, it felt so good
to finally have a working tiller pilot. Vibes were high as longer passages and plenty of reef time was on the horizon. This upgrade was literally a life changer on board Popao. So we've just come out to Hayman Island and we're just going to hide here for the night and wait for that wind to drop off, and then tomorrow we're going to head out to the reef, which we are super excited about. Looks amazing out there. Hopefully get some clear water. Got our friend Selkie over there anchored up. They're massive. That thing's huge. Look at it.
So cool. Up there. Yeah. Well. Oh, that's sound. That's a good sound. Yeah, it is a good sound.
Join us next episode as we finally get back out to sea. We find a mystery piece of rigging on the deck and enjoy life on the reef.
So good to be back at the reef again. Let's go!
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to support us further, you can sign up for ad-free early videos, bonus content and perks. A huge thanks to our current patrons for your ongoing support, and welcome on board Kyle and Kale. Big police boat that's usually not here is here, and as soon as it pulled up alongside the dock, this massive gust came out of nowhere, swung the front around. Boat that I was worried about running into. I was just putting the water hose in the tank, and this cop pulled up. G'day Rick, if you're watching. And he said, oh, g'day. I was like, hi, how you going? And it was really awkward. He's like, I'm a subscriber. I was like, oh. Thought I was in trouble for a moment there. I think he forgot he was wearing a police uniform. Anyway, it's nice to meet you, and yeah, if you guys ever see us out and about, please come say hi. So we've installed our new Autopilot. Hey Archie, you gonna steer the boat for us? Archie. Even when it's raining? No, I like this perch.
Like a boy. 10 degree sport. Aye aye, Captain Murdo.
Alright Michael, we've got full 4G. If you don't know yourself, coming into civilization, the question is, what do we eat for dinner?
I don't know if I get a double cheeseburger and a Big Mac and a McChicken, or nuggets as well.
I thought you wanted pizza.
Everything.
Just get everything.